Test, 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 test. Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to today's OSAA 3A District 1 baseball matchup between the visiting Valley Catholic Valiants of Beaverton and today's home team, your Banks Braves. The OSAA requests to help create an environment of safety, acceptance, and respect. We call it being a star. Show your enthusiasm, show your spirit, and show respect as well. That includes showing respect to today's umpires, or students, a supportive atmosphere in which they can be their best and they might just show you greatness. Now let's meet the starters for the visiting Valiants. Hitting off number 20, shortstop Alex Post. Batting second, number 23, fielder Connor Miller. Pitcher hitting third, number 11, Brandon. Up hitter number 17, Jason Pike. Batting fifth, first baseman number 35, Tristan Lule. At second base, hitting sixth, number 9, Julian Ayala. Hitting seventh behind the catcher number 21, Brett Pfeiffer. Eighth, in the eighth spot and in the eighth position, right fielder number 15, Parker Montaigne. And batting ninth, field number 3, Leo Morris. Now let's meet the starters for today's home team, your Banks Braves. Leading off, number 5 in center field, Wyatt Jackson. Batting second, getting the start behind the plate this afternoon, number 17, Caleb Bonin. Number 2, and at second base, hitting third, Chris Medina. Cleanup hitter, number 7, playing at first base, Cade Wilson. Starting pitcher this afternoon, number 10, Ryder Powell. Batting sixth at third base, number 12, Aiden Bryant. Hitting seventh in right field, number 6, Nate Ida. Designated hitter number 20, Kalen Villerin. Kalen will be hitting for number 1, left fielder Finnan Haley. And batting ninth at shortstop number 4, Grady Lucia. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand and remove your hats and turn your attention to the American flag in right center field for today's national anthem. And we're just about set for the first pitch between the visiting Valley Catholic Valiants of Beaverton and today's home team, the Banks Braves. Banks in their home white uniforms, navy blue pinstripes, navy blue numerals on the front and back with Vegas gold trim. Braves in cursive font lettering in navy blue with Vegas gold trim. Navy blue hats with Vegas gold bills and the Vegas gold arrowhead logo. Valley Catholic black uniforms with royal blue font on the lettering and the numerals with white trim front and back. Blue hats, royal blue with white BC logo overlapping. Banks, despite losing 9 out of their first 10 games in 3A in overall, a top 3A District 1 with a record of 6-1, winners of 6 out of their last 7 games, and with a full 1-game lead over Horizon Christian and a 2-game lead over Warrenton. Warrenton is at Westside Christian this afternoon in a game being played at Sherwood. And the Akani is at Corbett. Leading off for the Valiants will be number 20, Alex Post, shortstop, followed by center fielder Connor Miller, number 23, and starting pitcher number 11, Brandon Yee. First of 3 broadcasts this week. Thursday, a softball doubleheader beginning at 3 o'clock. We may not be able to get set up in time for game number 1 of the 2-game set as the Braves get ready to host Rainier Friday back here for baseball against Westside Christian Tiger. Leading out for the Valiants, number 20, shortstop Alex Post. And Bonin getting the start of catcher this afternoon with Lane Gilbert with the golf team. So he will be with the baseball team later, but not getting the start. First pitch swinging from Post is lifted to right center. Medina goes back on it, falls between 3 different players, and Valley Catholic with a leadoff base runner. Batting second, number 23, center fielder Connor Miller. Throw back to first, and Post slides back in safely. Overcast and rain threatening, much different than what we saw for our broadcast last week. Pitches in the dirt outside, ball 1. Begin a warm-up once again, though, midweek. Pitches in tight. 2-0 the count. Off of Brave starter Ryder Powell. Sunday, we could see our warmest temperatures of the year with highs close to 80. And that nearly hit him. In fact, it did. And now runners at first and second, and nobody out. Batting third, starting pitcher number 11, Brandon Yee. Left-handed hitter standing in, shows bunt pitch. Still does not find the plate, low and away, ball one. First strike at the at-bat, grazes the outer part of the plate, 1-1. And pitch misses outside badly, 2-1. And as long as Ryder can begin to find the plate, we may have another pitcher's duel. Friday banks with a come from behind 3-1 victory over Warrenton in a game that did not see the first run until the top of the sixth inning. 3-1 the count. Way outside, ball four, so a shallow pop fly to right, a hit batter, and now a walked batter. Valley Catholic, first three runners aboard, and nobody out with the bases loaded. Banks in trouble early. An early visit to the mound to Ryder Powell from Braves head coach Joe Baumgartner, who's up there with among some of the state's top head high school baseball coaches as far as wins. But talking with Amber Medina, one of the stats people for the team, about winningest high school baseball coaches in Oregon history, and still a long ways to go to catch Dave Gesser, longtime head coach at Lake Ridge and Astoria, 750. Baumgartner just reached 500 earlier this season. Is a called strike to Jason Pike, third baseman. Hard chopper foul, right of first. 2. Batting number 17, third baseman Jason Pike. Go to from Ryder, a couple of pitches to try to nibble away, 1-2. Well outside. The 1-2 from Ryder swung on and missed for the first out of the inning on a check swing strikeout. Number 35, first baseman Tristan Lule. First pitch fouled out of play off the first base side, 0-1. What a major coup this would be if Ryder is able to get out of the inning, not allowing any runs. Nasty breaking ball started in off the plate, cut back center of the strike zone, 0-2. Strike three, swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning for Ryder. Now a chance to do that with for the Valiants, or with the Valiants now having two runners out. Julian Ayala, second baseman. Pitch is outside, ball one. Number 9, second baseman Julian Ayala. high, ball 2. Rider check swing foul on the count. Two one pitch. Low, down around the ankles. Count is 3-1, and now Ryder one pitch away from walking in the first run of the game. Ooh, started to toss the bat and head to first, but strike 2 called. Now, pitch ends the inning. A ball brings in a run. Strike 3 called on the inner half of the plate. Again, he thought it was ball 4. Valley Catholic has the bases loaded with nobody out and is unable to score. Ryder Powell records all 3 outs in the inning via the K. And after half an inning, Valley Catholic nothing, and the Braves coming to the plate when we come back.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
And we're back bottom of the first inning. Valley Catholic and Banks, no score. Valley Catholic has the bases loaded with nobody out in the top of the first, but Ryder Powell able to record 3 strikeouts in the inning without allowing a run. Leading off for the Braves, number 5, center fielder Wyatt Jackson. First pitch to Wyatt, called strike. The 0-1 from Yee, swung on, line foul. Just past the Valiants bullpen off the first base side, 0-2. Strike count, breaking ball. Ooh, just missed high. Good eye from Wyatt that time. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that hit him. Wyatt again has had a lot of that happen this season. And he's aboard for a leadoff base runner after getting hit by the pitch. Starting catcher number 17, Caleb Bonin. Left-handed hitter with a runner at first. Expect Wyatt to steal at least once every time he reaches. First pitch to Caleb, bunted up the third base side, and it's a good one. Throw to first. Almost beat it out, but it will move Wyatt over to second in scoring position with one out. Second baseman number 2, Chris Medina. He looks at second. Dan Medina checked with the runner, or checked with the infield umpire, said yes, he did go. 0-1 the count. Fouled high into the right side of the screen, 0-2. It's a swung. Oh, that's going to get through the hole between first and second. That's going to score. Oh, they're going to hold Wyatt up from third. Good throw coming in from right fielder Parker Montaigne. Runners at the corner, still just one out. Cleanup hitter number 7, first baseman Cade Wilson. He allowed first 2 base runners to reach, or 2 of the first 3 base runners to reach. First pitch is a called strike to Cade, 0-1. The 0-1 to Wilson, up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first goes, bunt shown, throw to second, and on the transfer, Pfeiffer loses the handle, pitches a called strike, though, to Cade Wilson, 1-2, with 1 out. Now 2 runners in scoring position, 1-2 the count to the Braves' first baseman. Big pitch for Yee, one of the best pitchers in the league this year. Is up and away, and it gets past Pfeiffer, but they're not going to send him. 2-2 the count. Two-two to Cade. And a fastball at the knees comes up empty on a swinging third strike for out number 2. Starting pitcher for the Braves, number 10, Ryder Powell. Ryder a chance to help his own cause with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. First pitch taken for strike 1. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Strike 2. Now, Braves kind of in the same boat as Valley Catholic. Although they did not get their first runner into scoring position until there was 1 out. Ryder swings and misses and comes up empty for strike 3. So the Braves get 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. But again, just like Valley Catholic, also come up empty in the home half of the first. Braves leave a pair stranded in scoring position to end the first. Go to the top of the second, no score.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street Pizza.
For more than 45 years, Housemaster has been offering residential and commercial inspection services with more than 200 locations across the U.S. and Canada. We've helped more than 3.5 million buyers and sellers make important real estate decisions. Housemaster of Southwest Portland helps local residents make the right choice when purchasing a residential or commercial property. Call Housemaster of Southwest Portland, 971-245-2500, or visit their website, housemaster.com/southwest-Portland.
And we're back top of the second. First hitter for Valley Catholic, number 21, Brett Pfeiffer, grounds to third. Previous hitter to lead off the second, catcher number 21, Brett Pfeiffer, now batting right fielder number 15, Parker Montaigne. 1 out for Valley Catholic in the top of the second after the nice play at third. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. The 1 pitch, breaking ball, looked inside, but cut back late. Pitch from Ryder, 0-2. Looking for his 4th strikeout of the afternoon. Top foul off the plate. Still 0-2. Breaking ball is going to get through the gap between third and short. We have number 3, Leo Morris, left fielder. Bottom of the order, number 3, left fielder, Leo Morris. Hard grounder to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. The throw to first in time for the twin killing on the 6-4-3 double play. Pitcher's best friend after giving up a base hit with 1 out. The Braves get Leo Morris to ground into the double play to end the top of the second still. No score as we head to the home half of the second inning. Transaction Transmission in the heart of Banks specializes in transmission repair, but they service all types of vehicle repairs and makes and models. 5-star reviews and quality workmanship you can trust. Owner Joey Tardio doesn't just repair vehicles, he eats, sleeps, and breathes all things auto-related as an auto racer March through October. Trust your vehicle to Transaction Transmission at the end of Sunset Avenue in the heart of Banks. Call 503-359-9141.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, La Haze is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Leading off the bottom of the second, third baseman Aiden Bryant. First pitch is up and away for ball one. The 1-0 from Yee, down, but looked low and away. Ball strike called. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off the end of the bat, just off to the right, straight back. 2. A little bit of wind, some movement with the flag in right center field. 1-2 the count to open the second inning. The home half for Aiden Bryant, Braves third baseman. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Got to pull the trigger on that. Nasty breaking ball, but couldn't track it. Out number 1. Right fielder number 6, Nate Lida. First pitch outside, ball 1. Check swing called strike, 1-1. We mentioned Banks winning 6 out of their first 7 games in league. Senior night already coming up next week against Neocani. Finish the final 3 games on the road. To the count, they do have a non-league contest coming up at home also against Amity. The 1-2, strike 3 called, out number 2. Designated hitter number 20, Kaylin Villerin. Yeah, 1 pitch. Swung on and driven to center field and making the diving grab. Coming forward is the center fielder, Connor Miller, for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And after 2 full innings, still no score. After 2, still no score between the Braves and the Valiants. We'll be back. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483.
O'Leary Air is proudly offering Dakin Comfort Pro HVAC products. They've been serving the West Side and Greater Portland Metro since 2015. They pride themselves in getting the job done right, backed by a legacy of integrity, respect, and honesty. O'Leary Air offers competitive pricing on all their work. Give them a call today at 503-989-5251. That's 503-989-5251. Online at o'learyair.com. CCB number 239855.
Back to the top of the order for the Valiants to open the third. Number 20, shortstop Alex Post. Valley Catholic had the bases loaded in the first inning, and also nobody out, but Ryder Powell able to record all three outs via the K. That pitch is fouled straight back 0-1. Pitches in the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch misses 2-1. In tight, 3 balls and 1 strike. Fouled off the right side, sprayed out of play, 3-2. And gets the strikeout for out number 1. 4th of the afternoon. Breaking ball in the dirt, started way inside. Looked like it was hit him ball 1. The 1-0 swung on, ripped foul, left of third, 1-1. Connor Miller had a great catch to end the second. That's going to get under the glove of Aiden Bryant for a 1-out base hit in the top of the third. Number 11, starting pitcher Brandon Yee. Pitch, line to short, throw to first. There will be no throw, but nice catch by Grady Lucia for out number 2 on the grab made at shortstop. Number 17, third baseman Jason Pike. Brandon Yee, the previous hitter on the line drive to short, throw. There will be no throw to second. Low and in, ball 1. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Pitches outside, throw to third, gets away. And not far enough, though. Connor Miller safe at third. 1-1 the count. Shot foul up the on-deck path high into the top of the gate. Valiants dugout 1-2. Ryder again looking for a big third strike to get out of the inning with a runner in scoring position. And tailing off-speed cutter Drops off the plate outside, gets a swing and a miss for out number 3. His 5th strikeout of the afternoon. After 2.5, still no score.
I'm Carrie the Termite. My bug friends and I are scared for our lives because bugging out pest solutions can kill us in our tracks. Locally owned and operated with more than a decade of experience, they also offer wildlife and rodent control as well. If you want to help to send me to that great big delicious 2x4 in the sky, contact Bugging Out Pest Solutions 971-500-4111, email services at buggingoutpest.com or visit buggingoutpest.com.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Braves, number 4, bottom of the order, second baseman Grady Lucia. Actually, shortstop number 4, Grady Lucia, had a nice catch in the top frame. First pitch from Yee, swung on and missed, 0-1. Leading off bottom of the order, number 4, Grady Lucia, shortstop. And swing and a miss for out number 1. Again, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Ryder Powell and Brandon Yee, as we expected, locked in a pitcher's duel. Back to the top of the order, number 5, center fielder Wyatt Jackson. Pitch is down and in, ball 1. Back to the top of the order, number 5, center fielder Wyatt Jackson. The 1-0 from Yee upstairs, ball 2. Wyatt was hit by a pitch, and it's first time at the plate for a leadoff runner for the Braves to open the game. Taken all the way for strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch upstairs for ball 3. Swung on and missed off speed, about letter high. Connect, count is full, 3-2. 3-2 pitch from Yee, breaking ball well outside. And despite 2 plate appearances, Wyatt Jackson, no official at bat after getting hit by a pitch, now a walk. Second at bat for number 17, Caleb Bonin. Second at bat for number 17, catcher Caleb Bonin. Pitch shows bunt back to the pitcher right in front of the plate. Oh, threw it away! And that's going to advance both runners into scoring position. Wyatt will hold at third, still just one out in the top of the third after what should have been a sacrifice bunt turns into a bunt and an error, base error. Second baseman number 2, Chris Medina. Swung on, driven to right, but foul. Well out of play over towards the hitter's cage that goes behind home plate. 0-1. Strike 2 taken. Good pitch. Like a strike from up here. Got to pull the bat off the shoulders. 0-2. And a big 2-strike pitch from Brandon Yee with 2 runners in scoring position again. Fouled off the first base side, out of play. First base is open, 2-strike count to Medina, 1 out. After the strikeout to Bonin to open the inning. Down and in, 1-2. The 1-2. Line past the second baseman. That's going to score the first base of the first run of the game on a 2 RBI single. Throw at the plate is not going to come in, and it's 2-0 Braves. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1 to Cade Wilson. Throw to first, not in time. Medina dives back under the tag. Just supplied the first runs of the game on a 2 RBI single. Cade Wilson, the hitter, with 1 out and a 1-0 count. A 2-0 Braves lead in the bottom of the third. Pitch from Yee. Swung on through the gap between second and short. They're going to hold the runners in place at first and second. Second at bat for number 10, Ryder Wilson. Or Ryder Powell. Wilson is the runner at first. That last base hit actually between short and third on a ground ball. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Valiants hoping for a double play. The pitch from Yee. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Powell tightens up like the pitch was inside. Throw to second, not in time. Is again same spot. Can't pull the trigger. 0-2. Two strike count from Yee. Runners at first and second. One out. Driven to shallow left. That's going to drop, and trying to play it on the hop. It goes over the left fielder's head, and that's going to be a base hit and an error, which will score Medina as Ryder Powell reaches and scores the third run of the game. Aiden Bryant, third baseman, with 1 out and 3 runs in the inning. Pitch from Yee, breaking ball, misses badly outside. They're not going to send the runner, though. Goes right back off the back screen, and not a lot of speed at third base. Still runners in scoring position at second and third, and again, only 1 out for Aiden Bryant. The 1-0 from Yee. Swung on and missed on an off-speed pitch at the knees, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 3-0 Braves in the bottom of the third. The pitch from Yee, fouled to the opposite side, out of play, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Aiden Bryant, 3-0 Braves. Runner goes, grounder to first, and able to find it in time, but that's going to bring in the 4th run. Cade Wilson, as Aiden Bryant grounds to first, sacrifice 4-0 Braves. And number 6, Nate Lyda, Braves right fielder. Big swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, 0-1. Okay, 1 pitch. Waves at a pitch up around his shoulders, 0-2. Breaking ball well up high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and two the count. 2 outs. And Lyda swings and comes up empty, but the Braves able to do some damage in the home half of the third, coming up with 4 runs. Chris Medina gets it started with a 2 RBI single, and after 3, it's now the Braves 4 and the Valiants nothing.
If you're on supplemental oxygen, heavy and awkward tanks can be a burden. Now you can leave home and leave the tanks behind with Inogen, portable oxygen therapy that moves with you.
With my Inogen, now I'm able to do the things that I've always loved. I just press the button here, and there's my oxygen.
American-designed and assembled Inogen systems are small and light. Our smallest model is less than 8 inches tall. That's about the height of a paperback book and weighs less than 3 pounds. It's tiny. Inogen systems deliver up to 12 hours of medical-grade oxygen on a single charge. With Inogen, you are free to leave the house without the hassle of an oxygen tank.
I could play golf again. I'm free again.
I go anywhere with this. Look how small it is.
Give us a call right now and talk to one of our highly trained oxygen specialists. We'll answer all your questions, and we'll send your free comprehensive guide to portable oxygen.
If you're on oxygen, you need to be using an Inogen.
Call 800-893-2067. That's 800-893-2067.
And we're back top of the fourth inning. Banks with 4 runs in the bottom of the third. Now a 4-0 lead. First pitch swung on. That's going to get through the hole between. Oh, nice job to cut it off. Throw. Nice effort from Brady Lucia. Might have had a chance. He slipped and almost kind of turned an ankle trying to get over in place for that ground ball. We have a pitcher warming up in the Valiants bullpen, number 25, Elliot Mitchell. Bunt, double tapped, foul. Off the ground, then back off the bat again. On the count. Lule at first. After the infield base hit. Julian Ayala, second baseman, the hitter. Again, bunt shown, and again, it's fouled towards the first base on deck path, 0-2, and now Ayala will have to swing away with a runner at first and nobody out. Valiants trying to do everything they can to manufacture runs. Already down 4 in the top of the fourth. Again, bunt shown. And the runner is out after the third straight bunt. Attempt fouled off. Route number 1. Number 21, Brett Pfeiffer, playing behind the plate this evening. Breaking ball pitch for Ryder Powell. Back over the plate, 0-1. Pitch just misses low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw to first. Up and away for ball 2, 2-1. Listen to West Side's greatest hits for best music from the 70s today, plus local news, sports, and weather updates. We'll have an update on tonight's game on tomorrow's broadcast. On in minutes 2 and 2. Also, something we've added recently: classic radio show programs from before television, like Gunsmoke, Dragnet, Shadow. Two pitch. Low and away. Count is full, 3-2. Check out those West Side's Greatest Hits and Oregon Trail Country online radio stations, westsidesgreatesthits.com, or by searching for West Side's Greatest Hits or Oregon Trail Country on the Live 365 app. And it's still full, 3-2 to Valiants catcher Brett Pfeiffer. Runner at first, Lule. Pitch swung on, over the third baseman's head, and a 1-out base hit for the Valiants will bring number 15, Parker Montaigne, right fielder, to the plate. We're going to get a courtesy runner, I think, at first base for the Valiants. Griffin Iskoff. Designated runner at first, number 24, Griffin Iskoff. One out, throw, fake the runner, fake the throw to second. Swung on, grounded to short. Nice play, throw to first. And not, oh! Yeah, Valley Catholic, I think, has a bone to pick, and we may have a conference on this. Valley Catholic beat the throw to the first. Nice throw by the shortstop, but Cade Wilson did not touch the plate until after the runner had already touched first base. Yeah, and they are going to overturn the call, and that is the right call. So now the bases are loaded, one out for the Valiants, and Leo Morris, left fielder at the plate. Tying run with one out, bottom of the fourth, bases loaded for the Valiants. Pitch is up for one. Bottom of the order for the Valiants. Bases loaded. Pitch is upstairs again. 2-0 from Ryder. Jammed him as he fouls it back 2-1. Two-one pitch, swung on late. Count is even at 2-2. And a big two-strike count coming from Ryder Powell with the bases loaded. Valley had the bases loaded to open the game and nobody out, and we're still unable to score. The 2-2. The dirt count is full. Two pitch, swung on off the end of the bat. Oh, it gets away from Aiden Bryant. A run will score on what should have been out number 2, and it's 4-1 Braves. Back to the top of the order, shortstop Alex Post. Is low and away, ball 1. The 1-0, strike taken, count is even at 1-1. Ball, nice. Back door inside, cutter late, 2. Two pitch upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball nearly hit him. Down around the shoot tops, count is full. Base is still loaded for the Valiants. Only one out. That's going to score a run. Caught by Nate Lyda. The throw, not going to be in time. Throw to third is not in time. 2 outs. Another run scores. It's 4-2 Braves. Number 23, center fielder Connor Miller after the sacrifice fly to right from Alex Post. Four 2, 2 outs. First pitch a called strike, gets away from Bonin, 0-1. Two runs in the top of the fourth for Valley Catholic. The error from Aiden Bryant and the sacrifice fly from Alex Post. And now they got the runner at first cut in a rundown. He slips and falls, and that they apply the tag about 2/3 of the way to second. And the Braves get out of the inning. But Valiants able to cut the Braves lead in half after an error scores the first run of the game on a runner from third for the Valiants. Alex Post delivers a sac fly to right to score the second run of the game for Valley Catholic. Bottom of the fourth, Banks 4, Valiants 2.
Happen to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new Care Watch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The Care Watch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now. Operators are standing by.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Banks 4, Valley Catholic 2. Kalen Villerin leading off the bottom of the fourth. First pitch up and away, ball 1. The 1-0 to Kalen. He fires and gets a strikeout. One from Yee. Hard chopper to third is going to get past the third baseman and the shortstop for a leadoff single. Home half of the fourth inning. Shortstop Grady Lucia with Kalen Villerin aboard at first. Runner at first goes. I may have thought maybe it may have been a foul ball, but apparently a fun attempt off the catcher's one. Kalen at second. Big swing and a miss on a high heater, 0-2. Time has been called by Valley Catholic as Pfeiffer goes out to meet with Brandon Yee. The 0-2 to Lucia. Jammed him. Slow roller is going to get through the gap. No throw. Infield base hit. Runners at the corners. Nobody out for one of the Braves' best hitters and speediest athletes, Wyatt Jackson. Nobody out. First pitch to Wyatt. Nobody out. 4-2 Braves lead. Runners at the corners. First pitch called strike on the inner half. 0-1. Pitch is fouled straight back. 0-2. Down and in. It's away from Pfeiffer, but not far enough to score Viller in 1-2 count. The 1-2 to Wyatt. 2 runners in scoring position. Still nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. 4-2 Braves lead. Grounded right back to the pitcher. And throw to the plate will get the lead runner. Runner at second will advance. Nice play by Brandon Yee on a comebacker. Wyatt Jackson will also reach on the play as the Valiants went after the lead runner to prevent the run. 1 out. Runners at the corners for Caleb Bonin. Runner at first goes, throw to second. Now they're going to get the throw runner from third to go on the throw to second, and he will score. Grady Lucia makes it 5-2 Braves. Bunted back to the pitcher. Yee, the throw to first. Time for out number 2. And Chris Medina with 2 outs and a runner at third. Swing and a miss on a pitch down, ball 0-1. Strike 2 taken. Pitch is just outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swung on a pitch down and in on a late drop third strike. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. But the Braves score their 5th run of the game on Wyatt Jackson's steal of second base, and after 4, Snowbanks 5, Valley Catholic. New pitcher for the Braves, starting the fifth inning, number 15, Trevor Vanderzanden. So Trevor Vanderzanden comes in the top of the fifth in relief of Ryder Powell, who gives up 2 runs in 4 complete innings. First pitch from Trevor, nearly loses his hat. Pitches up and away, ball 1. Strike at the knees, outer half of the plate, 0-1, or 1-1. Ground ball to third, backhanded by Aiden Bryant. Throw to first is in time. It's been an interesting afternoon for him, to say the least. He makes a nice play that time for out number 1. Brandon Yee, starting pitcher, takes strike 1. Upstairs, gets away from Bonin. 1 ball and 1 strike. Braves will be back here at home on Friday for Westside Christian. 2 more home games left against Neocani and Amity. Outside, 2-1. Pitch. Swung on and diving, making the grab is the left fielder, Chris Medina. Incredible grab by left fielder Chris Medina, now batting for Valley Catholic, third baseman number 17, Jason Pike. Is just off the plate, ball 1. Foul tipped into the glove of Bonin. 1-1. Ripped foul. Past the hitter in the on-deck circle, Tristan Lule, Valley Catholic, 1-2. Vanderzanden trying to sit down the Valiants in order to open the fifth in relief. Pitch is popped straight up the chute. The left side, and Aiden Bryant is there to make the catch. After 4.5, Vanderzanden sits down the Valiants in order in the top of the fifth. Banks 5, Valiants.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you. Call 855-589-0675. That's 855-589-0675. Call now.
Bottom of the fifth, 5-2 Braves. First pitch to Cade is a strike at the bottom end of the zone. 0-1. Just up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 from Yee, a big fastball. Blew it past him at the 1-2. Pitch gets away from the catcher Pfeiffer. No throw. Throw is applied, but well late. And on a drop third strike, Braves continue the inning. Have a leadoff base runner aboard on a drop third strike. Ryder Powell now at the plate. Outside ball 1. One 0 popped out of play, foul. 1-1. Count is strike 2 taken on a pitch down and in. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Cade Wilson at first after a drop third strike. Breaking ball, strike 3 taken. For out number 1. Number 12, Aiden Bryant, Braves third baseman. Cutter right to left. Nearly jammed him. Missed. 0-1. Breaking ball didn't cut back towards the plate. Well outside. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Runner at first, Cade Wilson. Fouled into the right side of the screen. 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Again in the dirt. 2. Nate Lida struck out in his previous at bat. Swing and a miss on a fastball right down the 0-1. He kicks and fires. Breaking ball just misses. Catch the back side of the plate late. 1-1. Down and in, 2 balls and 1 strike. Four in the third, 1 in the fourth for Banks, 2 in the fourth for Valley Catholic. Pitcher swung on late off the end of the bat, straight back. Is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth, and a 5-2 lead. Swung on and missed, kicks away from Pfeiffer, and again, the Braves are going to get an extra out this inning. Have like 5 outs. Cade Wilson and Lyda both advancing and drop third strikes. Kalen Viller in the hitter, and that may be it for Brandon Yee. And that's going to be it for Brandon Yee. We're going to turn it over to number 9, Julian Ayala, to come in on the hill for the Valiants. 2 outs in the top of the fifth. We'll be back after this Valiants pitching.
This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 877-866-8640. That's 877-866-8640. Again, 877-866-8640. Call now.
Bottom of the fifth inning, new pitcher for the Valiants. Number 9, starting second baseman Julian Ayala. 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Valiants trying to keep it to a 3-run lead with a runner in scoring position at second. Kalen Viller in the hitter. Pitch is away, ball 1. The 1-0 from Ayala, down in the dirt in front of the plate, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Julian Ayala, the new pitcher for the Valiants. Kalen Villerin at the plate. Pitch is driven to shallow left, and it's going to be caught for out number 3. Braves leave a couple of runners stranded, and we go to the top of the 6th. Banks 5, and the Valiants 2.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food.
And we're back top of the sixth inning. Valley Catholic trailing Banks by a score of 5-2. Leading off for the Valiants, number 35, Christian Lule, first baseman. Strike one. Leading off first baseman, number 35, Christian Lule. Pitch is swung on in the dirt and missed, 0-2. To pitch, swung on off the right side out of play, foul, still a 2-strike count to the Valiants first baseman. Chopper back to the pitcher, throw to first in time for out number one. And now new pitcher Julian Ayala batting with one out. Misses high, ball one. Low and away. 2-0 the count. Pitches upstairs, 3-0. Now Vanderzanden well behind to the one-out hitter for the Valiants in the top of the sixth with a 3-run lead. And pitch misses low for a forward pitch walk and a one-out base runner. Number 21, catcher Brett Pfeiffer. Blown away in the dirt, ball one. And Vanderzanden 5 straight misses. 1-0, swung on, lined up the middle, and they're going to get the runner off a second to throw to first. In time on a line drive double, play, 4-3 for the second and third outs of the top of the sixth. Valley Catholic gets a leadoff base runner with one out, but unable to score after 5.5. Still Banks 5, Valley Catholic.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Braves a 5-2 lead, trying to get a couple of late insurance runs. Grady Lucia, 9, 1, and 2 hitters to open the home half of the sixth for the Braves. Leading off, stop number 4, Grady Lucia. Off-speed pitch, outside edge, swung on and missed, 0-1. Breaking ball, nice pitch, strike 2 called. And now Grady well behind in the count with a 2-strike hole. 2 on the slow delivery, pitches away. Dirt 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Comes up empty for out number 1. Wyatt Jackson, top of the order. 1 out. 5-2. Braves lead in the bottom of the 6th. Braves 3 outs away from winning 7 of 8 and staying atop 3A District 1. Ball in there, nice pitch. Julian Ayala throwing strikes since he came in last inning with 2 outs. Delivery, strike 2. Very slow, methodical setup. 0-2, a little bit faster that time, overthrew it. 1-2. May have sped himself up too much in the delivery that time. 1-2 to Wyatt. And off speed, can't time it, and comes up empty for out number 2. Second strikeout of the inning for Ayala. And Caleb Bonin steps to the plate with 2 outs. Pitch from Ayala is outside to the left-handed hitter. The 1-2. Again, same spot outside, just below the knees. 2-0. Count. Ayala fires. First pitch of the bat finds the plate 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 over his head. 3-1. Bonin not happy about that one. A little bit of gamesmanship there, game within the game. Bonin And Griffin Iskoff racing to see who can get the loose ball behind home plate first. And Bonin with a shot to right. Oh, and on the run, making the catch. An incredible grab for the center fielder, Connor Miller, to end the sixth inning. So a couple of web gems. First, Chris Medina, and now Connor Miller in center field for the Valiants, ending the sixth. Braves needing just 3 outs for their 7th win in 8 games, up 5-2, heading to the top of the 7th. Great grab by Valiant center fielder Connor Miller, matching Chris Medina's catch earlier. Yeah. Correction, Brandon Yee making the catch in center field, the starting pitcher. Top of the 7th, 5-2 Braves. Valiants down to their final 3 outs. First, or not first at bat, but leading off, right fielder number 15, Parker Montaigne. Leading off the 7th for the Valiants, number 15, right fielder Parker Montaigne. Pitch from Trevor up high, ball 1. 1-0 is down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Up and in. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Strike at the knees, taken all the way well ahead in the count now. 3-1. And pitches inside for ball 4, a 5-pitch walk for Van der Zanden. Last inning, he had a 4-pitch walk. First at bat for number 24, Griffin Iskoff. Hits him in the back. And that will bring the tying run to the plate. Nobody out for the Valiants for top of the order, shortstop Alex Post. Time called, and that will bring Baumgartner out of the dugout. Meet with Trevor Van der Zanden. A 4-pitch walk in the 6th inning, a 5-pitch walk here in the top of the 7th, and a hit batter, and that all adds up to the tying run at home plate with nobody out. Post steps in after the visit to the mound. 5-2 Braves. Top of the 7th. No outs, runners at first and second. 2 double plays in the game for the Braves. First pitch to Post is in there for a called strike. Yeah, 1. Ball for strike 2. Not a lot of movement on that pitch, but you can tell it started in off the plate and cut back late. Swung on and missed for strike 3, out number 1. Valley Catholic loses this game, as I expect they will. They've likely only got themselves to blame. They had the bases loaded and nobody out in the top of the first. They've left multiple base runners on the base paths. That pitch is low for ball 1. One out, the 1-0, upstairs 2-0. And tying run at the plate, 1 out. Top of the 5th, Braves leading 5-2 at Banks High School, taking on Valley Catholic of Beaverton. So 2-0 in the dirt. And a late called strike. 3-1, 5-2 Braves, 1 out, runners at first and second after a walk and a hit batter. Valiants trying to tie things up with one swing of the bat. The 3-1 pitch. Popped up to shallow center behind second. Stay right on the edge of the dirt, and Medina comes over to make the grab for out number 2. The Valiants are down to their final out. Brandon Yee, now playing in center field, starting pitcher this evening. First pitch swung on, well out of play, foul into the apartment. Off the third side and directly over the fence from the parking lot, 0-1. Is popped straight up. Powell with a chance to end the game, and he makes the catch. Final score in Banks 5, Valley Catholic 2. Trevor Vanderzanden gets the, I guess you could call it the save, came in the 4th inning. Made things interesting after scoring a walk and a hit batter in the top of the 7th, bringing the tying run to the plate for the Valiants. But records the 5-2 victory for their 7th win in 8 games and will stay atop 3A District 1 with a record now of 7-1 in league play and 8-10 overall. Medina got things started offensively for the Braves in the bottom of the 3rd with a 2 RBI single. Braves added 2 more in the bottom of the 3rd. Valiants got 2 back after an error at 3rd and a sacrifice to right. Scored 2 runs. Each scored a run on 2 separate plays. But Banks added a run back in the bottom of the 5th for a little insurance. That is where things would stand. Final score in 7-5 and Valley Catholic 2. Our next broadcast will be Thursday, softball doubleheader against Rainier. We may not get set up in time for the 3 o'clock start with getting off work at 2 o'clock, but we will try to get this game number 2 in for you. Then back here on Friday for Westside Christian for baseball at 4 o'clock. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. Good night. God bless, and we'll talk to you on Thursday. Have a great week.